Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Hold on a sec, guys. Today is Saturday, March 23rd, 2019. And, well, I'm going to set this down just for a second. A little chilly today. The sun is out. Sorry about not doing a video or doing my live chat last night. My internet has been messed up, and I have the internet people coming this morning to the homestead. So I wasn't able to get online, and the internet's been kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. This happened over the last 2 days. So I called them, and they're coming this morning to look at our internet. So that's what happened there. So I want to talk about the S.H.T.F situation for the Midwest. We're talking Missouri, Nebraska, Wyoming, and there with the flooding and the bomb cyclone that came down and hit them, and it is the worst flooding in 50 years is what they're talking about. There's also there's Miss Molly coming out to say hello. So, hey baby girl, yeah. So yeah, there's is that S.H.T.F for them? They're talking that the flooding, because right now there's still snowpack of like about 10 more inches of snow packed. The flooding waters are already almost to the crest of the high levels of the rivers and stuff like that down there, and the Mississippi and everything like that. So they're definitely having some major issues, and when that snow melts on top of that, they're going to have they're talking about flooding into the summer. So definitely for the people out there, it is definitely an S.H.T.F situation. When you basically, they were showing parts that were 7 feet underwater. They were actually showed a Harley Davidson dealership that was like that the top of it was just underwater. So definitely for those people out there in that area, definitely an S.H.T.F situation. So how do you prepare for that? You know what I mean? And again, you have to look at the area that you're in, guys, and make your decisions on how you want to prep. I mean, obviously out there, you know, if you buried stuff underground, now it's underground and under all that mud and water and stuff like that on top of it. So if you're in a flood area, it's almost better to prep. Get out of there! Get home! Sorry, my neighbor's dogs, and I'll flip that around so you can see them. They're out there, and so I just yell at them and tell them to go home, and then they go home. So anyway, so that's what that was. Sorry for yelling. So anyway, so in that area, you're going to want to build something up higher, build a platform like they do in Alaska for the bears. They build stuff higher up, and they put supplies up higher, their meat and stuff like that, so the bears can't get up there. So that's what I would do if I was in a flood zone. But the poor people down there are definitely having an S.H.T.F situation, and not having a lot of fun with that. So my thoughts are with them, and I hope everybody was safe. I know that there was not a lot of loss of life, but billions, or like 1.3 billion dollars in damage alone in Nebraska. So I know Nebraska, I think, took the brunt of it. So not a very, very pleasant situation for them at all. So yeah, it's definitely an S.H.T.F situation for them. And again, it's one of the things we talk about, and one of the things I talk about quite a bit. S.H.T.F, guys, it doesn't necessarily have to mean, end of the world as we know it for everything, but it could be something that affects you directly, depending on what part of the country you're in. And that's a very, very good example of S.H.T.F happening for those people out there, just because of one major storm. And look at who I still got with me, following me around here. Miss Molly, what you doing? Little fluff girl. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, baby girl. Oh, I know. So, anyway, sorry guys. I'm a sucker for my animals, I really truly am. So anyway, so that, like I said, that situation for them is definitely an S.H.T.F situation, and that's why we prepare. People are going to say, well, because you prepare, you're crazy, and why are you doing it? And that's a great example of why you do it. And anybody that has prepared out there, hopefully, again, depending on what area of the country you're in, what is something that could definitely affect you. And like I said, they're calling this a 50-year storm. That worst flooding in 50 years, I think is what they said actually. We're talking 100-mile-an-hour winds that came through there, a lot of snow, a lot of rain, and just very, very decimating for the whole area. And also for the industry, as far as you're talking farm country, guys. So actually, I'm gonna be doing a live chat tonight because I wasn't able to do one last night. So I'm gonna be doing a live chat tonight, and we're gonna be talking about this tonight, okay? And so we're gonna get more into depth and detail and talk about numbers and the cost and everything like that. But very, very scary situation for those people. I'm glad there wasn't a huge loss of life. They were very, very fortunate in that aspect. So there's a nuclear power plant out there that was definitely at risk. I'll have to get an update on that too, and I can talk about that tonight when I do my live chat. So I'm going to go into a lot more depth about this situation. What does it mean? What does it mean for food prices and the loss of life as far as livestock and everything else? I'm going to go into all these details tonight when I do my live chat. Because I wasn't able to do my live chat last night, I'm going to do one tonight at 8, and then I actually do my normal one on Sunday at 8 as well. So I wanted to show you while we're out here. So this morning Greg came over and picked me up, and we went down to the local Lowe's, and I picked up 14 more sheets of 3/8" plywood. So with 14 sheets there, guys, and with tax and everything, you're looking at $240 just in plywood for that alone. And so that's going to actually be for the interior. So I'm going to kind of walk you around, show you what we got done here, and so that way you get that update. We're going to be working on this more this week. Later in the week, the weather's supposed to be nicer again. Like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is supposed to be in the 50s each day. So I was talking with Greg, so he's planning on being over here Wednesday so we can continue to work on this project. But so here's the front. I have a door already for this, and so I already have that. And so here is this side, and we got the window here. So that's that side. On the back side, we have this is going to obviously be the nesting boxes. Okay, so the back side is here, and the way this is going to work is it's going to be two different ones. They're going to open up, and the boxes are going to be down in here. And we're going to get that all scored away and worked on the inside, but we're putting this all together. So it's going to be a good size. We're going to have eight boxes, so there'll be 4 on this side and 4 on this side. So I can come out, open up one side, get the eggs from those 4, open up the other side, get the eggs from those 4. This here, I think I explained this a little bit. This here is going to be a latch that comes up. So we're going to be building that so that it can open. So when we are cleaning out the chicken coop, that is going to be able to be just pushed right out. We're going to open up this door, push that right out, okay? And then that way it'll make cleanup a lot easier. I'm going to have a linoleum floor in here on the inside, and it's going to come up the other wall where we're going to have a mesh netting, inside. And I'll show you that as we do it. But that's how that's going to be, and there's that window here. So on this here, under this window, in here, we're going to have the chicken door is going to be here. That's going to be able to open and close, and there's going to have a run out here that's going to be all contained. Also, with it being contained, and I'll talk about that when I'm doing it. But it's also going to have a mesh netting over the top of it, and that way the chicken hawks, because we do have chicken hawks and stuff like that, they come and they won't be able to swoop down and get the chickens that way. Now somebody had said to me, and I wanted to address this, because I said I'm not going to free range my chickens, and they were like, well, that's kind of cruel that you're not free ranging your chickens. Well, I live in the woods and we have a lot of predators, we have fox, we have fishers, we have the neighbor's dogs, okay? I have my dogs, I have my cats. You know, so we have a lot of, you know, and then we also have, you know, you have raccoons. We have lots of different predators up here that would decimate a flock of chickens in a very, very short time period. So the reason that they're being contained, going to be contained, is going to be for their own safety, and so that my chickens are not going to get killed off. I want to make sure that my building here for the chickens is going to be very, very secure. Somebody had asked me about the boards hanging off the top end over here. Those are going to be cut off. Those were just when we built it, we were building the top, we had the extra. Those are just going to get cut right off. So it's not going to be left like that. So that's what's going on with that. But the chicken coop is coming along. Like I said, oh, and I wanted to mention here too, guys. Okay, so I bought, like I said, I bought the plywood today. I just received a donation from a gentleman in the UK. He actually sent us $120, and I wanted to mention this so that he would see where his money went, basically, his donation. Like I said, I mean, anything that's donated in the live chats, or, you know, if somebody makes a donation to the channel, you know, and he did it on my main page, I have a donate button. So that's where he had made his donation. Anything that I get, guys, it's going back into the homestead. I have a lot of plans that I want to do here. So, you know, when people want to be part of it and they want to donate, I truly appreciate everything anybody does. You know, you guys don't have to. I don't ask you to do it. But when you want to do it, I do appreciate it. And like I said, it goes back into the homestead. I am definitely not one to live large or think, you know, I'm going to live high in a hog. That's not me at all. Never will be. I have a tremendous amount of projects that I'm going to be doing here this year, and so this is all part of it. So, you know, so I appreciate that. I wanted to say thank you to that gentleman from the UK that made that donation. So thank you very much. And I just wanted to mention that. I won't say his name, but I just wanted to say how much it's appreciated, and thank you very much. So anyway, that's what's going on. So we're going to get more in depth in the situation in the Midwest in the live chat tonight. So definitely look for that. That'll be at 8 o'clock, and I'll be posting, you know, a preview of that just so people know that I'm going to be doing that. So this video obviously will go up sooner. Probably by 1 o'clock this video will be up, and then, like I said, I'll be doing a live chat tonight. So look for that. We're going to get into a lot more in depth of the situation in the Midwest and what it means, and what's it going to mean for food prices, and what's it going to mean for the farmers and stuff like that out there, and the loss of production, and you know, everything else. So what does it mean for all of them? So we're going to get into that tonight. So remember, guys, we are all in this together. You know, that's important to remember. I think a lot of people do lose sight of that, but we really, truly are all in this together. So if we keep working at things together, things are going to be better, okay? Remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed, so we never know what's going to happen, okay? So remember that, and also remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, guys, okay? So that's important to remember as well. Stay away from negativity. Negative people, all they want to do is bring you down. They're very, very sad and unhappy people, okay? There's Miss Molly again. All right, guys, I will see you all tonight in the live chat. I hope everybody's doing well. And again, that's why I did not do my live chat last night. We were having internet issues, okay? So I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.